Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Still druiding. Yeah, just try and keep this run going, because so far it's working okay. You know, I said 2 to 1 win ratio would not be enough. If I could keep up the 4 to 1 win ratio, then I'd be fine. But a little bit early to expect that. I almost got a shabby shaman, but apparently this one's a worthy opponent.
I must protect.
Am I running into a lot of shamans lately? What the heck? Expensive, and okay, now I'm torn. A lot of my cards are more expensive. You know what? I'm going to keep this swipe, even though in so many other decks I would pitch, you know, it costs 4 and that, but actually now that I've drawn the Loot Hoarder, this is about as fast a start as this deck is going to get. But do I want to coin out a Loot Hoarder? I mean, he's so easily thwarted. No, I'm going to save that coin. This deck can do big things. Big things, you know.
Mind if I
Save the coin for them. On the other hand, now my Loot Hoarder is going to be behind. Unless I just, you know, Kung Fu him. Which I may do. I take 1 damage. I don't play anything this turn, but it does
For the wild.
so give me card advantage. I probably should have just coined out one of my 3-cost creatures, but I really like that option because it cost me so little. It cost me the turn though, so yeah, coining out one of the, like this guy or the bear might have been better. But I have a lot of things I can play now. What's he up to? I saved a card by not using anything to kill that, but he still gets his card back because it was a Loot Hoarder. I don't know. He's thinking a lot. Ooh. That thing is so strong. Well, I've got 2 swipes in my hand now. Swiping that would kill one of them, but it doesn't seem worthwhile. So, you know what? He can... I'm sure he can play some kind of card to stop this, but just with what he has on the field, if he doesn't play a card and half his mana is locked up from their overload, these guys can't actually take him out without both dying. So he has to do something. That's something. That hurts. He's only going to have 1 mana locked next turn, so he's not doing so bad with that Arg. So I could coin out a tiger. It won't really stop me from taking damage, that's for sure. This is ugly. Those guys are rough. It would have been nice if my bear could have stood around. Yeah. So, I could play him and coin out the Loot Hoarder, which is not that exciting. These guys are going to pound me. Yep. Maybe I should just coin out the tiger. I'll take 4, which sucks, but then I can eat 1 next round, probably. I think that's the thing to do. Could have waited till I had 6 mana and then coined out this guy plus swipe, which would be, like, crazy power, but I'd be, like, dying by that point against these guys. Like, the Harvest Golem is amazing, but against other 2/3s, he's not going to kill them. They can just ignore him. Hit me for 4, he hits 1 and doesn't kill it. That doesn't work out for me. Not at all. I mean, yeah, I guess I could hit 1 and then swipe the other, and that would have worked okay, but... yeah, this hurts. I may be swiping now. Because swipe will kill this one, and softening up the other guys doesn't help as much, but then I kill this one, and yeah, I guess he can just trade for my tiger. Not much you can do when you're this far behind health-wise, though. Yeah, that bluegill's not going to get me as far as I need to go. If I still had my coin, it would be nice. But I do not. So, this game not going too well so far. He still has lots of cards. He's got to trade this for that, unless he has some other way to kill it. You can't just leave the tiger out there, even though he has a bit of a hit point lead. That would be a good play for him. I don't know why he was even thinking so long. For me, it is not so good. Damn. Next turn I can do him plus swipe, and that'll kill a lot of stuff. But in the meantime... Wow.
I wonder.
If I play the Yeti, he might spend a turn hitting the Yeti, or he might not. Either way, it's probably more beneficial for me. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Yeti, and I'm going to use the bluegill to kill that. I'd love to just use this and kill that, but at this point I'm getting so low, I'm afraid to do so. Maybe I still should. I only take 2 damage from doing that. It'd be at 15, hits me for 6. If he bloodlusts, that's another 6, that'd be 12.
What to do?
I don't know, I think I have to waste this guy just to do that, because I don't think I can afford the 2 health. You know what, I'm probably an idiot, but I'm going to do it this way. It's like a free card. If he has a bloodlust and a bluegill, he can actually just kill me, though. Which would be sad. Totem. It's not spell power, that's good. Spell power would increase the chances that he could just blow me up or something.
I've got a huge card.
Okay. That's not the worst. That actually works out okay for me. Wow, I've got a Starfall too. But no, I can swipe kill everything with the +1 spell power.
I am master of magics.
5 to you, and distribute the rest. Blah. So that got me some good card advantage, but at 7 health, I don't know if I can pull through this. I don't have any taunt in my hand. I've got to kill everything he puts out, basically. It's weird that he totemed first. He must have some damaging spells. Like, he must have been hoping the Lightning Storm better or something. Lightning Storm doesn't hit me, does it? No, I think it's minions only.
He's coming!
Really? With the Doomsayer? Well, I'm not going to play him. Kind of surprised he's doomsaying this stuff. I don't want to waste this. Like, if I Starfall for... No, actually, if I Starfall for 3, then I can just kill him with the Yeti, and then I still have that, and I've got 3 mana to play a guy. I hate to waste Starfall for that, though. If I play the bluegill, he kills the bluegill, then I'm only hitting him for 5, which is not enough. I don't have any way to boost that. I need an extra 1 damage before I could Kung Fu him. It's not going to work. No, I think I've actually got a Starfall Apocalypse, these guys, which is pretty sad. What I can do is, I can Starfall him for 6, then play the bluegill to kill that, which the bluegill will survive for once. This guy can do his 1 more damage, and yeah. That's relatively efficient, but I don't know if I should be worried, like more worried or less worried, that he was willing to put out a Doomsayer just to stop this little army. Like, that's not a lot of guys. What is he building up for?
I wonder.
Is he trying to just put together Bloodlust and a charge creature? That might be it. Just trying to hold out until he draws his whichever part of that combo he doesn't have. Oh, I was thinking he could add 6 damage to Bloodlust. I was forgetting Bloodlust doesn't affect him, which I almost always remember. I don't know why I got confused there that particular time. Fork Lightning. It is going to not kill him. Awesome. Unless this is a Lightning Storm. Oh, that's also not awesome. I'm the one with the low health. I've still got to, like, kill everything he does, basically. Now, if I put this out, it's probably going to get hexed. It would still have taunt, but he could kill it with that. So I have to kill this. I don't have any way to do 5 damage to this guy right now. I just don't. 3 plus 1 if I Kung Fu'd him, and that would be suicide anyway. So, no, it looks like I'm just going to have to play the Ironbark Protector and hope that he doesn't have a way to get rid of it too easily. If he just has a Hex and a Shock, he could blow it up and hit me for 6 and almost certainly finish me with something. But yeah, this is the play. I don't have enough mana left to use my Kung Fu on that.
Vaporization commencing.
It's pretty precarious here. No Hex would be really nice. Because he'd be hard-pressed to get rid of this guy without Hex.
I wonder.
If he had spells that good, I would think he would have killed me with them. Although maybe they're spells that don't work on players.
Your magic shall not save.
Ah, crap! Am I dead? That's really bad. God damn it! Ah, that sucks. It did overkill me enough that I didn't die because of that one turn when I was worried about, stressing about taking 2 damage. It wasn't because of that. We're back to a 2-to-1 win ratio. That is no good. Oh. He got out those wolves, and he had the card to kill my bear. So, you know what, maybe I lost because I didn't play the Loot Hoarder to face his Loot Hoarder. I mean, he might have just traded them, but maybe he would have wasted his card killing that, and then would have had one for the bear, and then wouldn't have had one for the bear. I don't know. He had a lot of stuff that killed minions, though. He had, like, a ton of good spells in there. Looking back at it, yeah. It's another shaman. Is this, like... How many shamans have I placed in this run? It's like 1 billion. I'm going first now, and last game I already had about the best starting hand I could end up with in this deck. Oh boy. This is no good. I had such high hopes for this run, but I keep suffering losses. Not just minor setbacks, like... I'm not gonna get anywhere significant if I keep losing at all. Okay. I could kill him with Kung Fu. I would take some damage. Since I'll draw a card, I think I'm just gonna kill him with this. That thing just has to die. The nice thing is, it's still got the overload. He still is not gonna get his mana next turn. So that's a little demoralizing for him. That's why I don't like that creature. Like, I wouldn't play with it normally. Unless you had some way to give it charge, which I don't... all the ones I know of, all the creatures I know of that just, like, give all your stuff charge, are class-specific, and they're not shaman, so... What to do now? I guess I'll play the bear. I'd normally rather wait until my opponent had threats, but he's a better use of mana than playing the bluegill now. The bluegill would get in a little bit of extra damage, but it would lose the surprise value if I'm not killing a creature with it. So, what do we got? Stupid shamans. Just shaman, 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 shaman. That last one had a good deck. That's what it feels like anyway. The Spirit Wolf's very strong, and he had a lot of, just like a ton of removal spells. He hit me with a lightning bolt, a forked lightning, the hammer. Oh, the wolves again? The wolf lightning bolt again. Friggin' what the hell? Now, I have some ways to kill them this time, I guess, but that is crap. I think I'm gonna have to use the stupid bite.
For the wild.
It kills one and it neutralizes the damage the other one will deal next turn. This man is all taken up by overload there, so he couldn't do anything useful. And I've got choices here. I could play the tiger. Now that he only has one of those, like I just take 2 damage, not a big deal. So I could play the tiger, set that up. I could play a Silverhand Knight, and then next turn either kill that with the Knight, or send in a Druid of the Claw to kill him. You could just play the Druid of the Claw with Taunt now. It'd be a 4/6. That's fairly effective. I'm at full health this time. It's a whole different situation than when I was getting beat to crap last time. So I think I'm going to go with the tiger. Because then next turn, if nothing weird happens, I can play this guy with charge, take that down, and hit him for 5. Or, you know, I have options. I feel like the tiger is a bit more aggressive playing. Not even really, but it lets me keep more flexibility, that's for sure.
What to do?
Yeah, what are you going to do? You got all your mana back. This freaking wolf card is amazing. Oh. I think it's sick. That is a big dude. So if I hit him and then Wrath him or Kung Fu him or something, then my tiger will be down to 2 hit points and this thing can kill it. So it's not worth it unless I can also kill this guy. I could just kill the wolf and then play the Druid of Taunt. If I'm playing cheaper things, it's not going to work out so well.
What to do?
Because I can't do anything else with a 5-cost card. He's not big enough to really help. Yeah, I could attack and then Wrath, but then I still have this thing to deal with. It would be like attack, Wrath, and Bluegill him. Bluegill dies. And Kung Fu him. That seems pretty excessive. No, I think what I'm going to do is that and Druid of Taunt to protect it. And he might attack and then Lightning Storm. It'd be unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Frankly, if he doesn't get a spell power totem first, the Lightning Storm might not kill this guy, maybe. Ooh. At least with Hex, it does still give the creature taunt, so he couldn't take out my tiger.
It's time for a little blood.
Okay. You are big, a little bit too soon. So now I can do a 5 and a 2 cost. But at this point I'd be trading the tiger for him, which kind of sucks. I don't have the spell power, so this won't kill the AoE won't kill them both, and the 5 damage version won't kill him, so it's pretty poor right now. On the other hand, if I do 2 damage to... No, that doesn't help. If I do 5 damage to him, and then I Wrath him, I can kill him, draw a card, and then I can kill that thing with the tiger. Or I could play a bunch of creatures, but my creatures aren't really winning out the way I want them to. And I do draw a card from the Wrath play. Or, instead of drawing a card, instead of using the Wrath, I could save it, because it's really good. And I could just Kung Fu him, which would take a little bit of damage, but it'd be okay. Okay.
For the wild.
And actually, I was going to hit that guy, but I just realized I can hit the player directly. Mine does more damage. He's still got to do something to actually... Like, this guy... I'm worried about the Enrage. It causes me to play in a probably stupid way, because I maybe worry too much about it, but... Ow. But yeah, he's still probably going to end up trading it for the tiger, so I might as well hit him instead of it. There. I win that particular thought process. So many other of my thought processes go wrong, but that one was fine. So, technically the Abomination beats him, if nothing else happens. Because he attacks it has taunt, he doesn't have a choice. It deals 4 damage to him, then it explodes and deals another 2 damage. So if he's not buffed in any way, the Abomination beats him. So that's why I am thinking, instead of playing this, which is the obvious play, but I mean, it mostly gets beat up, I'm thinking the Abomination, and then just, I don't know, Kung Fu my opponent.
What we do.
Probably silly of me. But if he has another Hex or something, I'd rather him spend it on this and then have a full Ironbark Protector that would be harder to deal with. No, he's just going to go for the explosion. That's fine. That was my plan. Now he's going to cast some stuff, and then I will cast some stuff. That guy is big. He does have a lot of overload, so he won't be casting much on his next turn. Yeah, there's definitely no better way I have to get rid of it. This is just time to play him. And hope there isn't actually a Hex coming. If he trades both of these guys to kill him, that's fine. If he finds some way to get rid of this without losing his Earth Elemental, then I'm going to be concerned. This thing is so good. It's got 1 less attack than him, but it gets to spread its casting cost over 2 turns, which means you can drop it super early in the game. Wow. And yeah, later in the game, the overload doesn't hurt as much, so it kind of evens out.
I wonder.
What do you got? Okay, he's gonna trade this guy. That's okay. That guy was so big that it was worth losing my thing for it.
That was a mistake.
Was it a mistake? I don't know. It looked fine, but it looked fine to me.
That was a mistake.
Yeah, you just got squelched, buddy. Now, I think the thing to do is Ironbark Protector, and I think I'm going to kill him with the Bluegill. Because that's less things that he has in play that he can use to kill the Ironbark. He'll still have enough that he could use one, whatever, that +3 attack spell. +3 attack until end of turn would be enough. Either way. I've got more cards, and I happen to know that my cards are all very large and fat, and he's also more cards. Needed him last game for the health. Would I have had time to cast him for the health? I don't know about that.
I wonder.
Come on. We have Healing Totem. And her.
Stand ready.
Oh, that is a big Frostwolf jerk. He must have a way to kill it. Yeah, he wouldn't. I don't think he would have suicided those guys. It would have been silly to do a bunch of damage to him and then still have him alive to kill the Frostwolf guy. I can silence the Frostwolf guy. That is friggin' awesome. He'll still be a 4/4. He's not one of those creatures that gets completely nerfed, but it certainly takes the wind out of his sails. So we're pretty even life-wise. I think this is the time to just silence him and then drop an army. Yeah, that's probably the thing to do. I could play him and draw cards, but at this point I'd rather have an army to fight his army.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
If this were early in the game, I would wrath her. I'm not sure how worthwhile it is right now. She's not impacting his ability to cast stuff at all, basically. So she's just a 2/2. And given that, I think I'm better off just using my Kung Fu. Save the Wrath for something that is like a clear and present danger to the wild. Yeah, I care about the wild. So much Druid. Ow! Stop wilding me. Okay. He didn't get the spell power totem, if that's what he's looking for. That's kind of annoying. But I don't have anything huge out right now. It's just annoying for when I get the next Ironbark Protector. Or this guy, I guess. Either of these guys. So what's he doing with... Okay. So he's going to give that taunt. It means he's not going to trade... Well, did he not attack with the... Oh, no, he did. Okay. Alright, well, that's interesting. I suppose that I should kill that in a manner that draws me a card. Probably kill it in a manner that draws me a card. For the same price I could have used my Kung Fu, but that wouldn't draw me a card. Okay, this helps. I'm actually happy to see you today, because you allow me to kill the Frostwolf guy with my 2/2.
If you insist.
To battle!
I'll just use my Kung Fu to take out
For the wild.
that thing. Now, you probably want to trade her for him, which is fine, because then he killed 2 things. Or you could not, and take like 8 damage. Bloodlust will not kill me right now, not even close. Bloodlust is crazy, though. Bloodlust, that would still be 8 damage I would take from Bloodlust. Okay, he copied a guy who doesn't get his battle cry, so that's not so bad. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, he's hoping for a taunt totem, and he got it. Okay. Now here's the question. Do I play Card Drawing Man? Which would only leave me with 3 mana, so I wouldn't be able to play the cards I draw this turn, but I would still be able to play the Scarlet Crusader. Or do I just drop 2 big fatties? Something to be said for 2 big fatties. I already have way more cards than him. You know what? Yeah. He's not going to take me down very easily, as long as I keep his army under control so he can't crazy bloodlust murder me. Now, do I play the Yeti, or do I play her and Kung Fu? I think the Yeti is, even though it doesn't use my mana as efficiently, he's kind of a no-brainer. He can survive this guy, he does more damage, he's just awesome. That was like a lot of fat for me to put out. What now? Okay, so you're trying to burn me down and just hoping for taunt totems? That seems unwise, but okay. So I can hit him for 9, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm literally 1 shy of being able to kill him. A little bit irritating. I'll give you that.
I wonder.
I think the best strategy is to keep his army down. I'm so far ahead in cards. If I just silence this guy, then I can beat the pulp out of all this stuff, basically. Yeah.
I must safeguard the
My army trumps his. I can do whichever one I want. It'll have the same effect. My army will all be very fragile after this, but... He's got to be getting close to surrender time here. I had more cards. And he... Again, I'm just keeping him down so he can't get a lucky bloodlust kill. Yeah. My best guess is that's what he was hoping for. Okay. But next turn I was going to play another 5/5 who was going to draw me 2 more cards. And it was... No. I don't think he was coming back. So I'm up to 5 wins, which is good, but I have 2 losses already, which I was hoping I could go further than that. So, well, we'll see if I can keep it going next time. Show some love to the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonac Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos. Anyone else find it funny that I bothered to keep my wardrobe the same for the series, even though I got a haircut, obviously, between videos?